afternoon, YouTube. Happy Saturday from your favorite girl from Germany. How are you guys doing? I truly missed you, and I am back like I promised from my trip, coming at you with another video. I didn't make any content for about 6 days, and I truly missed it. This is why I'm even more excited for being back, and thank you all so much for sticking around, being here, still waiting for me to come back. Here I am, and today we are going to talk about this young woman here who is saying the moment a man says that he is not a trick, he is not a simp, that she does not like that man anymore because she feels as though what's wrong with a man admitting that he has money, access to a baddie, and all the money that he spends on her is somehow returning back to him. We're going to talk about that. And then we have this young gentleman right here who is claiming that if you are too broke to spend money on a baddie, then you are missing out because spending money on a baddie is really building up a man's confidence. What do we think about this claim? I think it's kind of ridiculous, and you let me know what you think about both of these characters down below in the comment section. And other than that, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here, sticking by my side, and I love you guys so much. I appreciate the loyal support and the empowerment. We're here doing our thing as a community. That's just something that I wanted to say up front before we start, but I've said enough. Let's jump right into the first clip.
The moment a man opens his mouth and he says, "I'm not a trick and I'm not a simp," is the moment I know I don't like that man anymore. Even if I thought I liked him a little bit and he starts saying, "I'm not a trick, I'm not a simp," I don't like you anymore. Cause why? Can you learn? I'm just like, what's wrong with being a trick and what's wrong with being a simp? Oh, you show love and you have money and you like to spend it because it comes back to you? When is that a bad thing?
Did she really pop the question of, can you learn? Can you please learn that it's okay to spend useless money on a young woman who pretends that she is the best thing that ever happened to you just because she exists and she's maintaining herself to look good, and that's all you're getting is looks because you are breathing the same air like she is doing? These women will gaslight you into thinking that it's okay to spend money on them for literally no reason at all. This is like the only time when these women know how to be feminine is when they are asking you for money. "Oh, honey," and most of the time they probably don't even know your name. "My car broke down. The air conditioner broke down. I need somebody to fix it. Can you please cash out me the money?" Not even that. These women will not even talk to you unless you pay them. And they will gaslight you into thinking that if you don't do this, it is a bad thing. That is how manipulative some of these women are. You may be thinking, how do they learn this? Who is teaching them that? Modern feminism is. Modern feminism is telling these women that this type of behavior is okay, that you should be a go-getter, you should be independent, you should be a boss babe, but make sure you know how to ask the man for money, because that's nothing bad. Just like she said, when did that become a bad thing? And these women don't like these men because they know that these men have boundaries, they have self-respect, and they damn sure do not want to put into the category of being a simp. Because what does a simp do? Does anything for a woman. That's like a manipulative cycle right here. And these women on Instagram especially, I have seen numerous of screenshots of chats that some guys are sending me, telling me, "Soraya, you were right about this woman. All she did was want my money." Of course, because if you scroll on these women's Instagram, they all look the same. Same body shape, same type of makeup, same type of hair, same type of post, because their newsfeed is all about them. These women are shallow. These women are materialistic, they are selfish, and they don't love anything but themselves. They don't love you, they just love the money you bring. Up next in line, just waiting to be exposed, is Neil, and he goes by the name on TikTok, Neil the Deal. We're going to see if he's really the deal that he's claiming to be. We're going to scroll his TikTok because he seems to have a lot of knowledge. He seems to be a hustler. He seems to try to empower men into spending money on women for no freaking reason. But all he seems to do is lay in bed when he's making his posts. I don't know. We're about to get into this one. I hope you're ready. Buckle up. Let's get right into it.
This might make like some mad or broke mad. I don't know. But the cost of having a baddie is worth it. The cost of being with a super fine girl, fine shit, is worth it. Like, if you think about it, you might spend $1,000 worth of stuff on this girl every other month, $500 a month, excuse me. That's not that bad on maintenance, hair, nails, jewelry, whatever the case may be. she only got one birthday a year. So you might have to go crazy one time a year. For real. This is like realistic tricking. Like realistic tricking. I'm not talking about like niggas who be on Instagram and all this bullshit. That should be bullshit. But I'm talking about just realistic, maintenance for a fine woman in reality.
What reality is Neil talking about? Is he talking about the type of reality that he is creating in his own little mind? I mean, I understand if there are men completely okay with leading with their wallets, but these men also know or should know that the wallet is the only thing that these women are in love with. They don't love the man, and trust and believe me, the money that you give to these women so they can fix their hair, so they can get their nails done, so they can buy those clothes, so they can pop that champagne, they're only going to look good for the man that they really want to be with. Because most of these times, these women are using these men for their money. They know exactly what buttons to press. They know exactly what nerves to strike in order to make these men feel like that they are the only ones in these women's lives. Because honestly, these women are self-trained to be emotionally, physically, and mentally to be with multiple men. If you think that you are the only simp in a baddie's life, you're wrong. If you think that this baddie is thinking about you, you're wrong. If you really believe that this baddie does not really have, what do you call him, Pookie, Ray Ray, or Chad in her phone, or probably on her couch while you are cash apping that money so she can DoorDash some food, you are freaking wrong. I mean, go ahead and support this type of behavior if you want to, but I think it's ridiculous for this man to call other men who don't condone this to be broke. I mean, what are you really teaching, sir? We're gonna look at your TikTok anyway, because obviously a gentleman like you who is pretending that he is, spending a whole bunch of money on women, you will post it. You would be proud of your achievements when it comes to spending money on these baddies, because you would love to be seen with these baddies, but I do not see any of that on your TikTok. But I'm gonna let you talk first. I'm gonna let you finish your thought first.
It's worth it because that money that you spend is gonna translate to a confidence in you that you never thought you possessed, or you knew you possessed, but you just weren't there yet, And now you're gonna, if you're any type of boss or any type of sales job or any type of job where it's off metrics, you are gonna perform at your highest level because you want to keep this fine shit, okay? It's highly important to have this confidence, especially even if you have a job. Like if you have a job, it's even more important because now it's gonna make you get off your ass and either find a way to not have a job or find a way to work harder at your job to get bonuses and hit your KPIs and hit your quota and da-da-da-da, right? So it's all worth it in a day because that little $6,000 a year translates to so much more, and you hitting fine shit. Like, let's be for real, it's worth it.
Did this man really just compare simping with achieving your KPIs at the job with getting a degree? Sir, I know so many more better things a man can do with those $6,000 that will boost up his confidence. Get another degree, attend a program, get dressed, upgrade your outfits, or invest into yourself. Just like women are saying. Women love investing into themselves to boost their confidence. But then again, women would also boost their confidence when they can take the money out of your pocket. And I don't understand, to be honest with you, how this man is making this comparison, because that really just lets me know that he has no idea of what he's talking about. I don't really know what would boost the man's confidence because I do not think like a man. I can only speak for how women think. But if you are taking a woman as a motivator to do better in life, I'm telling you, you should not be doing that. You should always put yourself first. And I will also tell a woman that. I would tell a woman, if you really want to get a man that cares about you and who you are, you got to put yourself first. You got to work on yourself first. You got to work on your confidence. You should never need anyone else outside of yourself or beside yourself to boost in anything. Not in life, not in confidence, not even about what makes you happy. If you need another person in your life to make you happy or anything else that's an external factor, then you are lost, because once that is gone, your self-confidence is gone. Your happiness is gone. But that's something that a lot of people don't understand. But let's get back to the topic. Never ever take someone else as a motivator to get more money in life. Because when we're talking about what Neil was talking about, We're saying, yeah, okay, you take a woman to be a motivator, you put money into her pocket, but what do you get in return? Absolutely nothing. You probably would not even get a good morning text. At the end of the day, Neil, ask yourself, is that really worth it? Every single dime you spent on these baddies is $1 that you go like out the window. And you really mean to tell me that it boosts your confidence when you are seen with a baddie where you already know she's only there because you spent money on her? So guys, this right here is Neil's TikTok, and from the things that he's saying, I would assume he would just love to show some proof, because if you have people online preaching about certain things, they're gonna have to show the receipts in order to actually sound like they're telling the truth, right? I mean, tell me why they're wrong or right here. I don't want to make this man seem like he's lying, but I don't see the receipts. So anyways, this is a TikTok. He seems to be laying around a lot. There's like one video that shows where he's driving a nice car. What was that? Lamborghini? I don't know. Could be a rental too. Who knows? I mean, there are too many people online pretending to be somebody that they are not. But don't listen to moi. Do not listen to moi. But at the end of the day, I guess he'll just do whatever he thinks is right for him to do. But I just don't think it's the right thing to come online and tell men who are not willing to spend money on a woman that's really not doing anything for them, call them broke. Like, really, especially men. Like, you are supposed to be a little bit more thoughtful than that. I understand that women are getting online all emotionally, giving each other horrible advice just to get some confirmation that they are looking for, because they don't know how to talk to them freaking selves. But men, y'all really should not be doing that. But like I said, if you are comfortable with spending money on a woman to boost your confidence, go ahead and do that. I'm just telling you, it's not the right thing, because you're probably going to find yourself upset at some point because these women are going to ghost you. But hey, I guess how you guys say it, to each its own, to each his own. I don't know. I hear my husband say that sometimes. But yeah, I would like to get into one more topic right here, show you this young woman who was trying to tell or teach other women how to ask men for money. And I'm telling you, these women, they don't care. They see you as a money printing machine. Nothing more, nothing less.
It has come to my attention that some of us do not know how to ask men for money, so I'm going to tell you how to ask a man for money. Can I have some money? My nails were $120. Can you Apple Pay it to me? I want these shoes for my birthday. Can you get them for me? My bundles are gonna cost $400. Can you buy them for me? It's no mystery, ladies. Like, we've got to be direct. It's nothing wrong with asking a man for some damn money.
I mean, her username on TikTok is Ari, the baddest baddie. Are we surprised? Of course we're not surprised. And just like she said, you just gotta be direct. Take your time, gentlemen, and you be direct next time a woman is asking you to cash app her some money because her nails was $120. Is it really that easy for women to have access to money like that? Like, they are so used to not having to do anything in return. They believe looking good is the only thing. You can't even sit down and have a meaningful conversation with these women because these women have no idea what meaningful means. All they want to talk about is themselves. Can they even look into your face when they're talking to you? Can they even look up without staring at their phone? I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just doing too much over here. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comment section, because this video is really telling me so much about men who just like to be simps and about women who know exactly what to do in order to get money out of men. Money that these men are working so hard for. Isn't it funny how women always pretend like your money is their money and their own money is also their money? So really, what are you walking out with? Ask yourself that. I mean, I already know that my audience doesn't do that. I'm just, it's just crazy out here in this world today. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you watching this video, and make sure you give this clip a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment into it, or maybe share it with your friends or your family to spark up a heated conversation or a debate, without arguing though. Don't argue. I don't know, but sometimes I kind of do enjoy when people are going back and forth in the comment section, because I see all of you. I really, really do. So yeah, thank you all so much for helping me to grow this channel. We are at 30,600 and something, I think. I don't know. I just love growing with you guys. Thank you all so much, and make sure you stay alert so you can stay alive, and of course, catch me on the next video.